Hello. Today we're going to be talking about some ways that you can farm some runes in the early, mid, and late game in order to make your lives easier. Now, before we get into the locations for this guide, I would recommend picking up the Golden Scarab, which is in the abandoned cave right over here. In order to get here, you could use the Fort Ferris spawn, and in order to get to the cave, just continue westward, in which you'll come to a cliff. Now, what you want to do is jump down the cliff. Wow, we're in Caelid. And it'll be right down here. You see, and you jump down here. And you're in the abandoned cave, and this is where you get the Golden Scarab talisman. And if you have a couple of gold foul foots, this will make this quite a bit faster. Now for this first spot, we're going to be in the Bestial Sanctum. The Bestial Sanctum is easily accessible through the Third Church of America. There'll be a portal like right here. You'll want to go through that. You'll end up in the Bestial Sanctum, and that's how you get here. And what you want to do is just walk out here. Avoid the gargoyle boss that'll be right here. I already killed her. Now what you want to do is find these little guys. These little guys can be a bit tough to beat, especially when you're low level, but they give a decent amount of souls for that low level. You see, you get 13 at 12 souls for each of these that you kill, and that is a pretty good amount for how easy this place is to access at a certain time of the game. There's actually a grace called Lens Rise that is just south of this area, and this method can be quite easy compared to the little guys back there. Now what you want to do is spawn this boulder and die. Okay, you'll want to spawn this boulder and not die. And when it goes off the cliff, you'll get 2300 souls. This method can be quite easy to just reset and grind if you so like, and overall it's just easier than killing the Vulgar Militia. Next we're going to be moving on to a mid-game area. I'm sure a lot of people know about this area. This will be the Palace Approach Ledge Road in the Mogwin Dynasty Mausoleum area, which can be accessed if you do Various Quest at the Rose Church, or if you make your way to the Consecrated Snowfield, which is a much more late game area. Now for this one, all you'll have to do is grab a bow or crossbow, load said bow or crossbow, which I have already failed to do, load said bow or crossbow, and shoot this little bird. And when you hit the bird will come running straight towards you and jump off that ledge. And you'll see that we get a good amount of souls from it. And after you kill it, just reload the area with the side of grace that's right next to the ledge. And repeat. This one is very easy and well worth doing for a little bit once you get to this area, and grants a substantial amount of runes. Now for a late game rune farm, we'll be looking off just right to the left in the Dynasty Bloody Swamp, and you'll notice there are a ton of Albinaracs. Now some of you might be thinking, wait, everybody knows about this farm. But to me it does seem like one of the simplest farms out there for the late game to amass a ton of runes without going through anything too complicated. And I've tried looking up some other guides, but my pea-brain just can't understand them. And if you're like me, then look no further, as this is a very simple spot to farm. Now the reason that this is late game is that it is very weapon dependent. Now you could choose a weapon like the Sacred Relic Sword, which I believe it to be the best, or you could choose other weapons that do work as well, like the Sword of Night and Flame, the Golden Order Great Sword, the Runes Great Sword. You know, there are a bunch of weapons that could do the job fine or almost as good as the Relic Greatsword. Like if you kill Moog, which is literally up that castle over there actually, like if you just kill Moog and get his remembrance, you can use the the Mogwin Sacred Spear to do a pretty good job as well. But yeah, for this we're going to be using the Sacred Relic Sword. Like, just keep in mind you don't have to change your build in order to do this. Like, there are tons of other weapons that work almost as well, and there's probably something for every class here that can be used for this. But as for the Sacred Relic Sword, all you got to do is just walk up to about here, right after the ledge, or maybe just at the ledge. And you'll get a ton of souls. You see I just got 36,000. You'll reset and you'll go back to the ledge and do it again. And this just gives you so many runes. And this time I got even more that time. I'm not even too sure. I can't quite do the quick math. I think that was 43,000. No, I think it was more than that. But yeah. It's super easy, super nice, and very simple. especially with the Sacred Relic Sword, which I would recommend if you do just want to do it quickly. It really is just like that. But yeah, that'll be it for me today as for the rune farming guide. I hope even if you've known about some of these spots that you still took something away from this video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you do like this sort of content, and maybe even comment down below if you have any other ideas for rune farms. I would love to hear it. And yeah, that'll be it for me today. Have a good one.